Hello everybody and welcome to the Zero to Hero Challenge here on Maizy Lou Farms. We're just going to be heading up to sell some of this timber. Just once I get everything going. Have a look here a minute. Where are we? All right. Have a look here. Do. Do. YouTube Studios. All right. Right, we're back at it. Right, just going to go and deliver these wood beams up to the sell point. So how is everybody doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Kind of get a live stream out there, you know, haven't done one for a while, so hey Farmer T, how you doing? Welcome in, buddy. Hope you can hear me loud and clear. Hope the volume, the sound's coming through okay. Right, finally got on the road. Hopefully I'll be able to speed up a bit. There we go. Trying to sort out the chat on my laptop here so I can capture what everybody's saying. Right. Oh, that reminds me, yes, I have contracts to do. Better not forget to do them. So I'm hoping to try and purchase the first farm. Three J's and their viewers just joined. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. We'll get that contract started up in a couple of minutes. Right, hopefully, should be able to try and get some more live streams done. I would like to do more, to be honest. But it's getting the sort of time of day to do it. I can only do mine at night, you see, so it's a bit more difficult for me having to wait till everybody goes to bed or, you know, gives me the time to do it, so. Hey, Noah Farms, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Hello, 3Js. How are you, friend? How are you? Oh, thanks, Noah Farms. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, but it's quite funny because my subs goal was only supposed to be 300 by the end of this year, and I got up to now 318, I think, now with Noah Farms joining. I'm good, buddy. I'm good, thank you. Right, so we are at 651,000. Now, the farm I want to buy is this one over here, which is 778, I think. Yeah, 778. Right. If some of you had watched my first episode, you'll see that I actually had the yellow JCB, but I actually changed it for this one because I don't know what was wrong with the other one. It seemed to be shattering about and bouncing about. So, hey, Ivy Sunnyflowers, how are you? Welcome in, my friend. Right, where is this contract? Right, okay, so what are we doing with this one? I cannot remember what I'm doing with this one. I think, oh, it was 3 soybean contracts, isn't it? Right, okay. So what have I... did 27, I think I've done 29, so all the way up to field number 7. I would say this was a bit of a spur-of-the-moment live stream, but I did have it kind of in the plan, if everything worked out well. Oh, thank you very much, Ivy. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I do try not to have my live streams overlapping the others. I know Dnkey, or Dnkey, he's been live streaming for the last 5 hours, but I don't think my live streams are going to last that long. I usually try and get a couple hours at most. Luckily, I'm off tomorrow, so, you know, you never know. A day off tomorrow, and then on for another 6 days, and then another day off. So the next live stream could be a week tomorrow. So we'll see how we get on. Right, so we'll get this guy up to field number 7, then we can get these this contract's finished. Thanks very much, Ivy. I really appreciate you guys jumping over from 3Js. I really appreciate it. Oh, that was nice. Jump in, say hi to you guys. I didn't actually realize that the redirect is that an automatic thing that happens when someone goes live, or I'm not sure how that works. I know sometimes we get notifications from, the live streamers that, when you're done here, go and have a raid on such and such a stream, but I'm not sure if it's an automatic thing or not. Yeah, it's really nice to show the love and support for the community. I mean, I did kind of take a break from Farming Simulator for a wee while there. It was because I was doing the actual recordings rather than live streams. It was becoming quite a lot. It was a bit overwhelming for me with work, with family, and everything else, just real life in general. Oh, I see 3Js. Ah. Oh, well, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, my friend. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I enjoy seeing the love and support from everybody in the Farming Simulator community. It's a fantastic community, and I'm actually really happy to be proud of it. To be part of it, should I say? Proud to be part of it. It's got a lot of wonderful people, a lot of wonderful supporters, and the good thing as well is if you speak to people, they don't treat you differently. You can ask what you may think is a stupid question, but to them it's actually a really good question to ask, and they'll always, they'll always give you support, and that's the main thing about this community, and that's what I love about it. Right, let's grab this guy. Get this guy set up for cutting the logs. Yeah, it's when you write it like that, 3Js, it's probably something I would just have to look into as well, and toy about with. I love the love and support. My channel was going crazy because of it. Oh, I quite well believe it, Ivy, and I'm really happy that your channel's exploding. Just it does go to show you the love and support, and how far it goes. So yeah, I'm really delighted for you. Really delighted. Right. Get that ready to start cutting logs. I do need to bring that trailer back, so let's go and see if we can get this guy back on the road. Get this fella down here to this part of the road here, and I can put him back into the sawmill. Oh, 320 subscribers now. Oh, wow, thank you very much. Yeah, I agree, Noah Farms. It just you feel appreciated for what you do, big or small, um, and that's what matters the most. Right, let's see if we can start cutting some of these trees down. I know I can. There we go. I'm not the best logger in the world, so I do apologize if things do start going wrong. But it'll make for good comedy. Okay. Looks like I'm just carrying the logs myself on the tractor. Oh my. What is going on there? What have I done? What have I done wrong? Out you go. Well, this is a great start. Yeah, logging. I used to be okay at logging, but I'm using this like sort of attachment at the front of the tractor. I'm so used to using the actual machines, but it's, yeah. I thought this would save the hassle of cutting it with a chainsaw. And we'll get it. We will get it. Will we get it? Yes. There. Oh, no. Don't you dare. There we go. Yeah, I used to prefer using the chainsaw or the axe and then taking like a loader to pick up the logs and then put them in the back of the log trailer. But I like to experiment with things. I have used this before, but yeah, everybody has their own way of doing certain things around the farm, should we speak. But oh, yeah, there we go. I'm just waiting for that bit to turn green so I know I can cut it. I was sure there was a way I could put that arm out the way to push the trees away from the tractor, but right, what's happening up here? We will need to eventually empty that harvester. I cannot remember if I've actually got a trailer for that. No, I don't. Right, better think about... I'll rent the trailer just now. I don't want to spend too much money because I want to save up for this farm. So we shall rent out this guy for $17.85. Right, do that. Right, we'll get this, excuse me, this trailer back over to the sawmill, and then we will go and take the trailer, the grain trailer, up to field 7. So what has everybody been up to today? Have you all been working or chilling out with family, or just sitting in front of the computer, TV? See, I've been working. I was working from 6 this morning till 3, which is my normal shift, and then home. And then my wife and my daughter has gone out for a night out in the nearest city, which is 44 miles away. So at some point tonight, I will need to go over and pick them up. Nice to be doing an 88-mile round trip, especially when you've been working all day. Work, 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 work. Yeah, I hear you. So you were busy doing remodel, and then you got distracted with 3GA. Right, okay. So let's take... Yeah, it'd be really good to get this first farm bought and out of the way, then we can start getting the field work done. My plan will be that... Oh, no, that weight is too heavy. Drop that off. My plan will be to maybe replant this forest area once I've actually harvested pretty much the whole lot of it. We just replant it, and it'll always give us something to do if we're lacking work. But hopefully once we bought the first farm, we shouldn't start lacking too much in work. There should be plenty to do, as I'm not using the seasons. So, hey CGD, how are you, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Rusty, welcome in, my friend. How are you? Don't know if anybody else, when they do live streams, get that weird sensation when new people pop in and say hello. You sort of look at the name and you go, oh, hello. How's CGD and Rusty doing today? Oh, that's great. Good to hear, buddy. Good to hear. Yeah, I agree. It certainly is a buzz. You know, you never know from one live stream to the next what's going to happen anyway, so best thing to do is just hit that record and see what happens. Right, let's get this trailer up, and we should... So all these contracts are all soybeans anyway, so we can get them all finished and completed at the same time. It's quite funny when you look at the traffic in this map. They always sort of follow in waves of like 4s and 5s. They're never like really staggered about at all. So the next wave you get will probably be behind me. Or the next lot that's just come past me. Yeah, I mean, when I started this YouTube channel, I used to play on, well, my first farming simulator game was Farming Simulator 15, and I just played the game. I enjoyed just doing the old plowing, harvesting, all that kind of stuff, and I missed 17, went on to 19. And that is when I was started to join, I think. I started to watch the live streams of people, and I was speaking to RustyMoneyGaming, and he was the one that actually convinced me just to start recording. And I kept saying, well, I don't know if I'll be any good. I was anxious, and I was, feeling a bit overwhelmed by doing it. But he supported me. He convinced me to do it, and yeah, ever since then. And here I am today. I'm now doing live streams. Was speaking to a good friend of mine, Farm Sim Snowy, and both him and RustyMoneyGaming actually both convinced me to hit the record button for live streaming. So, yeah. Fizz Plays Stuff. Hi, how are you, my friend? Welcome into the stream. Glad to have you. Right, how much have you got? Ah, you're pretty much full. That's perfect. Pulled up just as they were getting to full capacity. The only thing about using the larger header is I cannot actually get pulled right up next to it, so I have to reverse in, which isn't a big deal, to be honest. Right, 200,000 litre capacity trailer, and then we shall go and sell. Well, we'll go and get these delivered, these grains delivered, or soybeans, should I say. Get them delivered, and hopefully bring those contract number percentages up. Well, I say hopefully, it's guaranteed it's going to bring them up. It has to. Right, where are we actually going? Right, back down to the store area. Hopefully shouldn't take too long for the harvester to finish that field. Could probably do with a more powerful tractor, one that goes a bit faster than 26. Nice 3Js. Nice to see the support and the love going out to the other channels there. Thank you very much. Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody, and give it a good smash. Right, I think I'm selling this down at my plot. Active. We are selling at the bulk fill station. Yeah, that's my one. Yeah, I bought this piece of land here just to put a small house on, and I put the selling station on here for the stone contract, which is the same as what Rusty Money did. Now, please tell me that's the right one. Yep, perfect. Awesome. Right. Oh, that harvester will have soybeans in it. Hopefully I can get them out of there. I'll head back up and get the soybeans out of that harvester. Now we can sell them. Now, there are collectibles to get on this map as well. I have found a few, and they're for the museum. Well, I think it's called the museum. You'll all know what it is. The old building. Right, so we're at 671,000 now, and the plot of land is 778. So there's another 100,000 we're going to need to over 100,000. And watch that bank account get absolutely decimated. Yeah, hey Brian, how are you? How are you, my friend? Yeah, it's whatever you call it. Yeah, it's that old dilapidated building. How are you, Brian, my friend? Welcome into the stream. Thank you very much for joining. You know, that was actually another thing that it put me off for a wee while on doing the live streams until I was convinced otherwise. Was, you know, when you do a recording for, you know, YouTube, and you go to listen back to it and you hear yourself and you think, oh my goodness me, do I really sound like that? And I think that's what was putting me off actually doing the live streams. And then I was kind of convinced, well, it doesn't really matter what you sound like. You know, if people don't want to listen to your voice, then they'll just, you know, go somewhere else. So it sounds so cringy when you hear your own voice. It's like, surely I don't sound like that. Well, oh yeah, just oof. I agree. I agree. Six awesome people watching. Right, so we didn't. What did we get there? 11,000 liters, just over 11,000 liters. Okay. Yeah, we all hate our own voice. It's. I mean, you never really think about it though when you're actually speaking to people in real life. You know, when you talk to them face to face, it never really bothers you how you sound. It's only as soon as you listen to it on like a playback on a video and you think, really, do I sound that bad? Do I sound like that to people when I go live? You know, as you never really think about it in real life when you're out there talking to actual people. Not that I'm not talking to actual people. I am talking to actual people, but you know, through a computer. But you know what I mean. It's yeah, it's one of those things. Not subscribed to any of my viewers, 3Js. Oh no. Well, now you are. Now you are. At least you're finding new people to subscribe to support. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. There's always new people to find. It's always nice to show the love and support. Just reading back on the chat there. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, even if it's just a drop in, say a quick hello, drop a like. It's all good. It's all good. Everybody is busy with real life things, so you can't expect everybody to be free to watch your live streams and stuff. So yeah, I appreciate it. Anybody that just jumps in just to say a quick hello, drop a quick like. I do appreciate it. Right, sell these grains here. Right, 707,000. Let's see what we're going to get for these contracts. Oh, 784. Oof. 778, I think, is the price for that farm. Ooh, it says 778, but we're going to buy it because I want to get this farm bought. So we are buying the farm, and we are skint. We are absolutely skint. 6,000 to our name. Oh, dear, dear me. Right, let's go and have a look at this farm. I've not actually looked at the farm. Let's go and have a look, see what's going on here. Now, we can do anything we want with this farm. We can sell anything we want, but I don't want to sell at the moment until I find out what's going on with this farm. I like this barn. Yeah, that would be handy, 3Js. I agree with you. That would be handy. It would make it so much easier. Right, what do we have here? So we have bale and pallet storage. Oh, we've got greenhouses. Okay, okay. Okay, that's... Is that an extended greenhouse? We got a mushroom house. Right, not sure if I will be using these, but we'll keep them there anyway. They look good. What else do we have? So as I say, the bale storage there. We've got a shed over there. We've got our house there. What have we got here? Right, this is a large cow barn. We've got small with a silo here, so that'll be handy. What we got here is a small shed, isn't it? Yeah. And sheep barn, I think, is it? It's a sheep one. Right, okay, so we need to have one of the extended animal barns. Right, what I'm going to do first, save this. Right, just in case the internet decides to play up, and then I am completely ruined from all that work. Yeah, no worry, Noah Farms. You take care of yourself. Thank you for stopping by. All right, let's have a look here. Where's the extended animal? Right, where are they? I can't remember what the mod was called. I do have it. Oh, bigger animal barns. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we need to... Wow, okay. So Rusty Money was saying that we need to have 500, but preferably over that. So we've got 1,000 here. 254,000 for a barn. Right, okay, we've got some money to make. Right. Well, it's handy that I own this. Yeah, I really enjoy Rusty Money's content. It's yeah, it's entertaining, and he is a great guy. He is a great guy. Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, I like doing Rusty's challenges. He comes up with some great ideas. From what I've heard, I'm not sure if any of you guys have heard, but he's planning on making 2 challenges for a new map that just came out. I'm not sure what map it is. I think it was the Shanty Boys recent map, I imagine. I think he's got 2 challenges that he's planning doing on there, from what I heard from Dnkey stream. So, right, okay, let's have a look here. Get these beams loaded up and get some money made on them. Now, I will admit I am not the best at stacking either, like most of us probably aren't, so there'll be a lot of camera movement, so I do apologize if you start to get dizzy. Oh, couldn't that have popped out after? I would like to try and get this on top of this one. We put it in stacks of 3. Okay, I managed to put that on there really well. That was luck. Okay, I'm going to admit that right now. That was luck. Hey, David, how are you, my friend? Welcome into the stream. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Try and get straight onto this. There we go. Knock that trailer. It's a good job I had the ratchet strap on. I should adjust the time actually on the... Might actually get some wood quicker rather than be on half the time. I'm not sure how much wood I've got in there actually. I must check. Oh, no, don't you dare. Strap that down before a disaster does happen. And it's happened already twice, so I'm not going to be going through that again. Right, how much wood? 113,000. We're alright. We're okay. Right, let's actually collect some logs. Yeah, it's all trial and error, isn't it, Ivy? Some days you can do it really well, the next day you think, oh, I can do this time, and then, no. It doesn't happen that way. It's always different depending on what you're stacking as well, between bales and wood crates and stuff. It's all different. But it does feel good, though, when you get it right the first time. May as well just pick up some of this wood and just throw it in there. I think it takes 200 to 250,000 litres of wood, so... Thank goodness for the tension belts on this pallet fork. We're not limited to the mods that we can use on this challenge, just can't use any of the big money mods. But we can use the small money mods, which, you know, can generate a small amount of money, which is good. Yeah, put the time up a bit, the speed of time, and we've already got a stack of wood there, so that'll help us out a bit. I think we're pretty much going to be making the most of our money from the wood beams. For now, anyway. I'm not sure if there's another way I can be making a lot of money, but I think wood beams at the moment is the way to go. It probably would help if I was to unfasten the ratchet straps when I drop the logs off. I keep wondering why I can't actually pick up the logs the first time and realise I've got the straps done up. No problem, 3Js. Thank you very much, my friend. Just quickly check something here. Just checking. I don't think I'm subscribed to you, Ivy Sunny Flowers. If you're still there, aye. Don't think I'm actually subscribed to you at all. Yeah, it is stable until you go over very uneven ground. Yeah, you don't seem to get a lot of that horrible juttering that when the logs are being picked up by the log forks. Sometimes it starts juttering and then starts dancing about, but you don't seem to get that with these forks, which is always handy. Yeah, that's the one thing I really don't like using is the log forks, especially the ones for the loaders. The forks are absolutely massive, but I can barely pick up two logs with them, with the big fork grab, the big grabbers. I can barely pick up two for some reason. But with this one, I can pick them up a lot quicker with the fork or the pallet fork. I should just adjust the size of these logs that I'm cutting. I'm only cutting them at, I think, 6 meters. I should just adjust the size of it, and I could have put them to full length, but I think there's these little small trees. It's a gap to get in the way. I can't get through them, so. Which way is that falling now? Yeah, I was just saying, Ivy. I don't think I'm actually subscribed to your channel. Have you got your channel name? Obviously, I don't have any of my. Tuesday. All right. Okay. Okay. Welcome in, Kobe Gaming. How are you? How are you, my friend? Thank you for dropping in the stream. I do FS25 on Sunday nights, and I do adult colouring in on Tuesdays and Fridays. All right, cool. I will need to find your channel and see if I am subscribed or not. Get rid of some of these tree stumps. Don't want to hit the logs. No, don't hit the logs. Hit the logs. Chop them in half. Darn it. Juan Rempel. I'm hoping I'm actually pronouncing that right. I don't want to be butchering people's names, but I'm assuming it's Juan Rempel. How are you, my friend, anyway, regardless? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for jumping in the stream. Yeah, I could probably make it easier for myself. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Aha. Perfect. All right. All right. There we go. Thanks for that, Juan. Or Yuan. I'm just going to call you Mr. Rempel or Rempel. I really don't like butchering people's names. I'm terrible. Yeah, I think that may be down to needing to be a moderator, Ivy, so you can grab people's channels and put their links in the chat. I think it's only open to me to do that or the moderators, and I think I've got two of my moderators who are not in here at the moment. Right, grab the old JCB. Yeah, I'm still new to be honest, I'm still new to this live stream kind of stuff. I've only done, I think, 2 live streams really. So I'm still new to all of it. Still trying to work things out that, that are new. to me. But that's where all you guys come in to help me out. I didn't know about the 3 dot at the side of the chat. So there's something new for me to remember. But once someone's channel, that's how to do it. Oh, yep. See, it does. I don't like this this texture. I really don't. That's why I ended up painting the. Yeah, it gets horribly bumpy. I don't like it one bit. I like watching other people doing the challenges, especially the ones I'm participating in, because it kind of gives you an idea of how people are going about doing the challenge, and it gives you some sort of ideas on how you can do the challenge yourself as well as you're going along. I tend to try not to copy people, but there are certain times in the challenge where it's impossible not to be able to do, not copy, but kind of similar actions in the challenge. So, but it's great to see other people doing the challenge and how they go about it. I really keep forgetting to undo those straps. Right, we can get some of our equipment to our farm, our new found farm. But I can do that later. I'm not too worried about doing it right now. What do I want to do? Okay, load those wood beams on. Those are coming through nice and fast now. I don't know if a lot of you have noticed when you load into the maps, they're quite glitchy to begin with. Where they sort of struggle to comprehend what you're wanting to do, like play the map. It kind of it gets all very stuttering, like really stuttering bad. Only happens for like a few seconds, then it sort of rectifies itself. But I thought we would have got past that carry on by now with the updates and stuff, but obviously not. Hey, there's my good friend Snowy. How are you, Snowy? Great to have you here, my friend. Hope you're keeping well. I'm sure if I remember, Snowy is still one of my moderators. You get to see this amazing stacking now. And get dizzy doing it. Oh, do you know what? Just don't fall off the other side. Yeah, I'm doing good, Snowy. I am doing really good. Thank you very much for asking. As I said, if all was working out well, I would do a live stream tonight, so here I am. Right, okay. What exactly am I trying to do? Oh, tractor. That's what I wanted. Right. Well, thank you to everybody who has joined the stream today. I really appreciate it. And thanks for my new subscribers. I'm going to check a couple of your channels to see if I'm subscribed to your channels as well after this. Just show the love and support for everybody. Right, I think we'll take what we've got so far, beams-wise, we'll get them sold. We need to put a bit more money in the bank account, or we could check contracts. 321 subscribers now. Wow. I think, I can't remember if before I started this live stream I was at 317. Wow, thank you so much, everybody. I really, really appreciate it. Right, we can leave some of the more of these beams to start appearing before we go up with it. Let's have a look, see if there's any contracts we can actually do. No contracts. Right, let's have a look here. Harvesting contracts. Now, do we have any more? I will not do a peas contract. I've seen Dnkey doing that on his stream, and yeah, no, thank you very much. Oh, we've got a canola one. We could do a canola one. That's a field 5. We shall accept that one. And field 5 should, yep, be just down behind field 7. Oh, thanks, Ivy. No problem. You take care of yourself, and thank you for stopping by and tuning in. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Snowy. Thank you very much, my friend. I really appreciate your kind words there. I'm not. I mean, I'm not doing this for to for monetization. And I know a lot of you guys are not doing it for that either. You're doing it for the love of doing it, making the content and that. And yeah, that's all I'm doing it for. I'm doing it so you guys are getting entertained. That's what I enjoy doing. It's literally a hobby. It's literally a hobby for me to do this for you guys, and I really, really enjoy it. I love the interaction with you guys. Um, not just you guys, but everybody as a whole. Um, you know, it's great. The one thing about live streams, which is great, is the interaction. You guys, can ask questions. You guys can talk amongst each other. Um, all whilst putting up with me, you know, doing stuff on the farm. So yeah, it's great. As this is what I do it for. It's just for the love of the people, the community, and everything else. And you're all really really wonderful people, and I do appreciate your support. I really do. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to get something out of it, but working a full time job and that extra $100 you're getting a month for if you were making that a month, then you know that's great, absolutely amazing. That if you're making an extra £100, $100 a month, then it can go a long way. To be honest, I mean, it just goes to show that the support that you're getting from everybody to get you to that point. Everybody is determined to help each other get to a certain point in doing their hobby. You've also got, channel subscriptions that people can subscribe to, It's a small amount, but every little helps, you know. Every little helps. Every little goes a long way. And I couldn't really, excuse me, I couldn't really do this as a full time. I would never get to that stage for a long time. I wouldn't say never, but for a long time, I wouldn't get there to, you know, having it as a full time career. I'd probably be retired from my full time job by the time that happens. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree with you there. It's yeah, once people start putting, donating into your channel and that, it's fantastic. It's as I say, it's all about the love and the support in making people aware that they are appreciated for what they do. A lot of people don't feel appreciated for what they do, and to do what some people do on others' live streams is just phenomenal, and it just goes to show the complete support for people, and to see that you're actually acknowledged as a person, and everybody means something to someone. All right, 12% on that. Right, let's have a look back here. We'll leave that worker going. Um, let's see here. Right, okay. Right, if you guys will excuse me, I'm going to take a quick toilet break, so I will be back very, very soon. Right, I'm back. Love the birds in the background. Are you talking about my galah? Has my galah been talking? Has Beaky Beaks been talking? Yep. He's talking. I just strap these down before they decide to fall off, because I will forget to do it if I don't do it now. 35% on that contract. Let's have a look, see of the prices. Excuse me. So wood beams are selling the most, so that's why I'm doing them. Right, wood beam. Multi-fruit buying station discounted. Why did I have that again? I had that for some reason. I can't even remember what it was for. See, the Grain Elevator Museum, I can sell the wood there, but I've never sold it to the Grain Elevator Museum before, so we could probably try selling it there. Hopefully it doesn't actually take my wood away and put it into for the rebuilding purpose of it. I'll turn the time down to ×5. We're going to be working in the dark. I'm not sure about most of you guys, but I don't tend to work through the dark in this game. Oh, I don't know what just happened there. I prefer to work during the day. Okay, I'd rather not go head on into the back of... Oh, no, no, no. I've noticed one of the wood beams is not attached. There we go. Wait, why is it not? Ah, there we go. Almost lost it there. Right, let's go and sell this off. As I say, hopefully with the grain elevator, hopefully it does not actually take my wood beams away to put it in for restoration. As I will not be a happy chappy. It shouldn't do, to be honest, but... taking that road there. Right, so I assume there's one for grains and... See, it's asking there for wood beams. I hope it doesn't actually do what I think it's going to do. Oh no, it didn't. That's fine then. 113,000 I got for that. So we're up to 119,000 now. Right, so we can just use the grain elevator. It's a lot closer. Perfect. I'm happy with that. Right. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Back this way. Back down here. There we go. Right. Ooh, what is wrong with the lighting on these vehicles? Looks like it's gone all foggy. A bit misty down that bit there. Ah, okay. So it does take it and then... Oh yeah. That's a storage wood beam. What's it? It's requiring 5,000 wood beams, but it was only requiring 6,000 wood beams. It's 11,000 in storage. Oh. Hmm. Not sure how that works out. What's the storage for? As I say, I've never built the grain elevator before, so I don't know. This is all new to me, so I'm not sure how it works. But if it was only requiring 6,000 wood beams, I put in a lot more than 6,000 liters. I'm sure I did. It's got 11,000 in storage. Strange that. Oh, they are still harvesting that field. I was just waiting for the percentage to go up to make sure that they were still working. They must have just been turning around or something. Ah, okay. Right. I see now. I see. Right. Yeah, okay. I think that's probably how it works. Yeah, because when I did a constructible for one of the sheds, I put the materials in, and then over time it did count down. So yeah, right. Okay, so that's probably exactly what's happening there. Right. So I'm not going doolally then. That's fine. That's fine. That's the thing as well, is we don't actually have a lot of constructibles on Farming Simulator 25 either. You know, we got the base game ones from Giants themselves, but we never really... I think Omatana had done one or two, if I remember rightly. Oh, don't drop that. Don't press the wrong darn button. Open. Cut. There we go. Right, I'll put the help window on a second, and we shall adjust the size of the where is, oh, there it is up the top. Do 10 meters and see what happens. Okay, get the next one. Can't actually see if it's green or not. There we go, it's yellow. It's green. There we go. Right, so 10 meters is pretty good for those trees, the pines. So what about the log poles? Right, I think they're called log poles, if I remember rightly. Should tell us. Is that lodge pole? I can't actually read it. Is it lodgepole pine? Right, okay. See what the 10 meter length does for that. Alright, so we get 3 full lengths and a little bit at the end there. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, when we bought the farm and we were looking at it, I don't know, I don't think I'll be using the greenhouses on there. Might do greenhouse, but I might change them for the sort of faster greenhouses, but we'll have to wait and see how this challenge starts faring with what we need to do. Because we need to, obviously we need to try and get a large animal pen. But what I want to do first is I want to start getting some field work done. So buying a field would be nice. But we'd probably try and get one that's ready to harvest. And that's not going to be something that's going to take us forever to harvest, to be honest. A crop that's going to be horrible. I mean, it probably wouldn't matter, actually, if I was doing a live stream doing that kind of crop. But we'll see how we get on. We'll see what comes of it. Oh, bye-bye trailer. Nope, almost. Almost lost my trailer. So what is everybody's favorite thing to do on Farming Simulator? Do you like to do your arable work? Do you prefer to do a lot more animal work or forestry work? Or, what's your favorite thing to do? I'm not sure what my favorite thing is to do more than anything, but I think grass work, I would have to say. I like doing the grass work and doing like the silage bales and stuff. I do like that. So if I was to say so, I would say it's got to be grass work. Don't know why there feels like something so relaxing doing grass work. You've never hired a worker ever. You really do enjoy doing your field work. You see, that's the thing, though. I don't mind doing my own field work, depending on the size of the fields. I mean, fair enough. We've got these new mods now where we can harvest faster, but I'm not a big fan of huge fields. I like small to medium-sized fields. Um, if I feel like joining a couple of smaller fields together, then I will. But I'm just not a fan of like the big American fields, like massive fields. Great for doing multiplayer. If I was doing a multiplayer, I wouldn't mind. But not personally on my own. I'm not a big fan of huge fields. That's why I let workers do it for me. Yeah, the ground crops. Yeah. See, the thing with like depending on the size of the field, I don't like doing root crops, sugar beets and stuff like that. Because I mean, now as I say, we've got the equipment now to harvest faster, pick up faster with wider widths and what have you. But before, when we didn't have that, it was so laborious trying to do a sugar beet harvest on a massive field, and it took me when I did the bake a cake challenge by Cobbler Farms. It took 4 hours to do a field. You're a realistic player then. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, are realistic players, and absolutely nothing wrong with that. I like to use realistic equipment to a point, but with this challenge, we're not um, restricted to doing it. So pick up sugar beets with a bucket. Ouch. Ouch. No, thank you. I'll quite happily say I'm thankful for the machines, the machines to do it. Right, let's get this trailer up, and we'll try and get this um, contract finished. I wonder with the fields, because my general plan was to buy these fields here in this bulk. Well, not in bulk, but in bits, but this sort of general area of fields. And from what I'm seeing, I'm not... Right, we've got 2 fields ready. And they are not canola. Oh, God, no. Spinach. Yep. And parsnips. So that's a no. And we don't have any that are actually actively growing. No. Oh, great. So we've got these 4 up here that are ready to harvest, and they are a disaster. What have we got? We've got corn and sunflowers. Yeah, sunflowers and corn. We could probably... How much are they, though? 128? Corn and sunflowers. Yeah, definitely a hard no. Right. Wait a minute. Yeah, they're both sunflowers, aren't they? Yeah. Do we want to do sunflowers? Oh, wait a minute. Soybeans, are they... I don't think they're growing, are they? They're harvested. They're plowed. Oh, it's harvested or plowed. Yeah, harvested. Right, okay, so that's a no-go. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, plow it and put my own in if I don't want, because it's 162 for that one. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking there. Every dollar counts, so I don't want to start destroying potential money. But these ones should eventually harvest anyway, and then these fields that are already done should change into something else. But what we could do is we could... What's this one? You know, we could probably do another next live stream. I could probably harvest one of these, one of them. Which one would be the better one to harvest? Spinach? Which one's quicker? Spinach or parsnips? So that one's 162, and that one is 179. So, right, we'll see how we get on with these. Because I think I'll be streaming for another half hour. Then I'll be needing to get organized to go and pick up my wife and daughter. Yeah, that's the thing with the challenge, because your decision could impact how your challenge plays out. You've got to be, you've got to think about what you need to do, and as you say there, Juan, that every dollar, every pound counts. So you don't want to potentially lose out on earning money. So yeah, realistically, to destroy a crop that's there would be stupid. That really would be stupid. Right, I need to get to field 5, so straight ahead. But I could buy one of the neighbouring fields if I don't want to harvest those fields. I could just buy the neighbouring field and wait for them to change to something else that I feel suitable. But I'm not sure how much you actually get for the I don't want to go off the road. Spinach, best sold in October. Said parsnips, didn't we? Best sold in December, 472. The higher, the bulk fill station actually sells at the most at 583. So it could. There's two options there. Well, a couple of options we can do. Hey, Rusty Money Gaming, how are you, my friend? Welcome in, welcome in. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Right. Oh, awesome. What have you been recording another episode for the challenge, or are you setting up for a new challenge? Hey, let's have a look here a second. Well, right, there we go. Yeah, that Can You Survive 25 challenge, that's a challenge and a half. Right, where are we heading with this? We are going to the bulk fill station again, I assume. Double check that. Yep, bulk fill station. So yeah, Rusty, I've bought the farm, the first farm. Oh, okay, cool. Look forward to seeing that. Good old map tour. We all love a good map tour. So yeah, as I say, we bought one of the farms. Yeah, went from buying that farm to having only 6,000 left in the bank. So that was sore, to say the least. But it is what it is. So we're off. We're off and running now. We've got one farm. Just two more to buy. Traffic's busy at night time here. I've never seen so much traffic. That's the most amount of traffic I've ever seen. Just fell. Angela whispering hollow has a lot of potential, somewhat overlooked. All right, okay. I'm looking forward to having a look at your map tour, no matter which map it is. Will you? Oh dear, I've gone past the. Will you be making up another challenge for any maps soon, Rusty, or are they just in the pipeline? Agree with it's a great map. for beginners. And all right, okay, yeah. I watched. I don't know if you've watched it yet, but I watched Farmer Cop's review on, well, kind of a review, but an early look at on the Highlands map. I think Mr. Sealy P did one as well. Just wondering if anybody's watched any of them yet. Looks interesting. $23,000, so we're up to 143,000 now. Right. I will move this harvester down to our farm later on. I'm not going to do that just yet. Right, back to the old logging. Yeah, I did see Mama Bear did mention that in Dnkey's live stream that you were planning on a couple of new challenges, so it'd be interesting to hear what those are. Can't wait to hear what those are. Turn the help window off. Good old stacking skills on the trailer. Please don't fall over. Perfect. It's one big idea, but splitting it into two for more options. Oh, right. Okay, cool. I like that idea. Really need to get rid of these tree stumps. Whoa. Don't fall. A bit heavier than I thought. I can't remember if this one I could actually put a 3. I think I could put a 3-point on the back of this to put a weight on it. So I could probably do that at some point. Yeah, I actually enjoyed the video. Actually, Rusty, it was something I never thought of doing. But at least it gave you an idea for another video to put out there for a mod review. Yeah, I never actually thought of doing that. The only thing I found though was when I tested it out, that when I tried to use it on a worker, it does not work well with workers. The one worker was, for whatever reason, I think the snuffle stuck got stuck, so to speak, and the worker was going round in circles backwards. So yeah, it's definitely more intended for use on your own. Definitely more intended for use on your own. Don't use a worker. Useless. But yeah, I'm glad it did give you an idea for another video. Right, let's see if we can get some of these tree stumps cut. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, it would be good if you know we could get that big plough to stay a lot more stable. It did look like it was rocking like a seesaw. But the idea behind it, it works. It does work. A bit more stability would be great. That's why I'm so glad in this challenge we're not restricted to the kind of unrealistic mods that we can use. Try to find more of these tree stumps. See one over there. Oh no, stuck on the tree. Yeah, that I totally agree with. I think when you were using the case tractor, I think it was just a wee tad too fast. Just a little bit, just a tiny bit. Not too much, not too fast, but just a little bit too fast. Even though that is the ultimate tractor to use to get your deliveries done anyway. Definitely going to be the one for doing your deliveries. I think I actually downloaded it, to be honest. I never had it downloaded, but I did download it. To actually see if I did download it, actually. I'm sure I did. Yep, there it is, the case. There we go, you see. You do a mod review, and I download the mod. I can't remember where the snuffle stuck was, but there it is. The snuffle stuck. So I literally downloaded all the bits because, it'll help out. Oh, no problem. King George. No problem at all, my friend. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Don't forget to drop a like. That's the most important part before you leave. Make sure you drop a like. What else? Just on BR163 doing some work. Oh. Getting ready to start recording another episode. Are we, Snowy? Right, I am looking for tree stumps and I can't see any. There's got to be a couple here somewhere. Not seeing any more at the moment. I'll get these, a couple more of these trees cut down. Oh yeah, you did say that you offered to work the weekend, Snowy, but you see, you regret your choice there, but I think I did mention that to you on your Discord channel, that you probably regretted doing that, but it is what it is though, isn't it? It is what it is. It takes in the pennies, every bit helps. The one thing I do like about this challenge and the challenge that Mama Bear Farming has created is you don't need to do too much to set up for another video, which is great. But even better if you're live streaming, you know, you can get a couple hours in and get plenty done. But it doesn't take much to get you ready for your next recording. So that's what I like about the challenges. Can't complain about double time. Oh no. Oh, it let the tree go. That is not what I wanted to happen. Never mind. Okay, I don't know why I jumped. Well, I know why I jumped. I pressed the wrong button, but... Right. Wasn't a total loss. That bit was easy enough to pick up. See if I can actually get out of the way of that tree. I can't pull that out. Stuck. Fell in the most awkward place there. Oh, come on. That is annoying. We. Try cutting the trees this way. Not that it'll probably make an ounce of difference, but I think it will, and that's what matters. Right, why can't you just go out there? Ah, there we go. Awesome. Next tree. Oh, done it again. Open, cut. Why is the arm not coming out the way? There we go. They're being a pain in the backside. That landed a bit better. That's how I was hoping it would land. Right, have a look at the. That's completed, so let's collect on that contract. I forgot to collect on it, so 168,000 we've got now. Just debating on which field we're going to be buying. I want to buy one of these ones in this sort of block here. Parsnips are ready, spinach is ready. I don't have the equipment to do these jobs at the moment, so I don't want to buy the fields without having the funds to rent out the equipment. So I'll probably decide what I'm going to do for when the next live stream. Not sure when I'm going to be doing that yet, but hopefully I can get another one done real soon. I would like to keep getting the live streams out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. And I hope you've really enjoyed this live stream as much as I've enjoyed doing it for you guys. So I want to thank each and every single one of you who have joined in the chat and just popped in to say hello. It's been a pleasure to have you here, and thank you to all the people who have subscribed to my channel. It's been an absolute amazing feeling to have some extra subscribers in there. So I want to say thank you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or evening, and hope you all stay safe, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye for now.